you today to let y'all know that it is our time. Now, I say that to say this. As we know, it's been a lot of examples in front of our face from the I Emperor segment situation, from the things that my brother's going through with the FYF movement, you know what I'm saying? From Harriet Tubman to Nat Turner to Nelson Mandela. We have so much examples in front of us that let us know that it's our time. You feel what I'm saying? I want to know what's the difference between today and the 50s, today in the 1800s. We're being incarcerated at a mass rate, we're being murdered at a mass rate, and white privilege is still alive. If you ask me, it's stronger than it is. Well, it's not. I wouldn't say it's stronger, but it's still standing strong. White privilege is still standing strong. And what we need to do is we need to realize this. The white man is not going to change because you ask him to. The white man will not change because you're begging him to. You have to stand up and make that change yourself. I'm not saying go out here and mass murder everybody. But if you're being mass murdered, wouldn't you want to defend yourself and meet that force with the same force? That being said, man, it's our time, brothers and sisters. It's our time to wake up, and we need to take these examples, take heed of these examples we have in front of us, we have in the history books, and we need to act upon them.
It's our time. It's our time to take what our ancestors given us, the torch that they handed us. It's our time to show that we are the gods, the kings, the queens, the goddesses that we claim to be. It's our time to make a stand and to push against white terrorism. Now, our freedom fighters, people that have always escalated and made Black life better, have been viewed as terrorists. They called Mandela a terrorist. They called Gaddafi a terrorist. They called different people that raised the standards of colored people, black people, terrorists. Now, they will never classify any pink terrorist or white terrorist groups. They will never classify them as terrorists.
Pink people.
When he called them pink, that shit be getting to me. But I'm back to you. We good though. We fixed it.
They will never call any pink nationalist or white terrorist. They never call them a terrorist because they are trying to reserve that for black people and people with melanin. But time and time again proves that they are the true terrorists.
And not even to cut you off, brother, but I like what you just said, because talk about the Missouri shooting.
Absolutely.
You know, did they call him a terrorist yet? Did they call him a domestic terrorist? Did they say that he's dangerous or anything?
No,
they're not even saying that.
Matter of fact, this adult was classified. They will never consider any pink nationalist or white Christian organization as terrorist because they want to stay with the narrative that melanated people are terrorists. When in fact, 87% of the mass shootings are done by white males between the age of 18 and 53.
That's a fact.
And also, all of the police, most of the police misconduct is done by white officers. So we need to re-examine what a terrorist is. Is it Mandela who spoke up? Is it Malcolm X? Or is it Dylan Roof? Is it these cops that George Zimmerman.
We can go down the list, you know.
The list goes on for these cops that have killed and people under the guise of law enforcement that have done these killings. And the mass murderers and the police work hand in hand to keep the system of pink tyranny going to keep black people suppressed. So that needs to stop now. We need to be more proactive when it comes to our liberation. We are liberated now. We have we are actually free. So it's our time to make a stand, because they are going to continue to pull us in this world of hurt that they belong in, as long as we allow them to. So it's time to break free of white Jesus, of white industrial prison complex, white school systems, and drop out completely from that paradigm. It's our time to begin anew and to start fresh. This is our nation. Let's claim it. And, people talk about we need to defend ourselves, but the best defense is a great offense. It's our time.
That's right. And that being said, this is your boy Black Supreme, coming black at you again. This is my brother PALMETTO. We will be black at you again on this Black Supreme station where knowledge is born. Peace and black power, family. It's our time.